just note that Mr. Trustee Getwood and Mrs. Johnson arrived during closed meeting. And I also forgot to read the closed meeting thing. Nobody informed me. I was rushing. So, under the authority of Texas Government Code section.
No.
Oh, I don't have to read?
No, keep
You
going.
can't go back, go forward.
Okay, well, good.
Keep going.
Let's go to open meeting. I like that.
Yes.
We don't have any public participation. We will now move to staff reports. Dr. Porter.
Yes. President Lofton, board members, as we stated, it's been wonderful. It's been a wonderful semester. We're about to close the semester when we return next week on the 20th. Our students are testing and they are doing well. They're focused. Our teachers are working extremely hard. Our administrators are working hard. And everyone is trying to do the very best for our students. We had the winter showcase, which was absolutely fabulous. Standing room only in the auditorium, and our children performed so fantastically. And one thing that was really great that I noticed, I was in the back. And as you see performances on television, and when you see everyone with their cameras out, that's how it was in the auditorium. All of the parents had their cameras, and you could see them videoing the performances. So our parents, they yelled, they screamed, they had a great time, and it was beautiful. It was a beautiful scene in the auditorium for the Winter Showcase. So we're really, really happy about that. We also had the Symphony of Southeast Texas. Last week, 2 of our students performed, and they performed absolutely beautifully. I mean, it's just magnificent that when they opened their mouths, it was like, I mean, they could have been in Carnegie Hall. It was wonderful. So we definitely appreciate that. But other than that, things are going very, very well. We're just happy that we are to our where we are right now. And as I said, our students are working hard and our teachers are as well. The focus and the goal is still there, and that's a good thing. I'll turn it over to Ms. Lott for her presentation.
For the month of November 15th to December 12th, we had 3 observations in December: World AIDS Day, National Pearl Harbor Remembrance Day, and of course Christmas. And we will be having early dismissal on Friday, December 20th. So that notice has been shared on our social media platforms several times. Like Dr. Porter said, our student singers are doing a phenomenal job. At the top left corner, we have students in our choir who placed at the area competition. At the top right, we have our National Junior ROTC is still ranked out of 700 teams. Our students are going to the next round. They were one of the top 8 teams, and they will be advancing to the next round. And this is not a picture of the team, but this is a picture of some of our cadets who participated in a Veterans Day program. We also had one student, Jaden Robertson, who finished 4th in the region, ranked in the top 15% in the nation in the firing range competition. So we are proud of our cadets. And they will also be competing for Cyber Patriot as well. At the bottom left, some of our teachers at Alpha Science teachers attended the CAS conference. In the middle, students from Lakeview visited the floating classroom on the Nature's River. The bottom right, Terrell students are making circuits that produce light and sound. At the top left, the Memorial High School Special Education Department received a $10,000 grant from Texas A&M University so that the students can, for example, start a business. It's a program to teach the kids how to have a job while they're at school, to teach them employment skills. In the middle, at the top, our Alpha Dance Department attended Cirque Dream Holidays at the Luttrell Theater. Underneath, well, to the right, toward the top, Travis had a family math night, and then underneath that, they have students in making butter in one of their classrooms. At the bottom in the middle, the band at Lincoln also attended a concert at the Julie Rogers Theater. And the bottom left, Wheatley students have been doing community service at the nursing homes in our city. Our Student Service Center received news coverage. The marquee was designed by a former student who was our intern in the summer. And in the middle, the Sam Houston Robotics Club is at work. The top right, Booker T. Washington students collected donations for Thanksgiving, and they actually collected a record-making 263 food items for families. At the bottom, Raising Cane's rewarded the Wilson Algebra students who had a contest for their anchor charts. We saw some of the entries last meeting where the public was asked to vote, and then Raising Cane's ended up rewarding what seems to be several of the participants in the contest. Adams Elementary had an ice cream and chill event for their students and families. That was a successful, you can see from the photo. We are proud to say that we have 5 students at Wilson who will be graduating early on tomorrow with their associate's degree. In the past, Ms. Baptiste said the campus has had like 1 student, but this year we have 5. So this is the most that we've had that are graduating early from the early college. And at the bottom, like I said, the students at Wilson are doing community service. So this is a separate nursing home visit by the students. The student interns, this is a group picture of all of the student interns who have been working at the elementary campuses, and some of the pictures of the students at work, and they are really enjoying it. And they are at all of our elementary campuses and Wheatley. Our nurse at Travis Elementary published an article in Amplitude magazine on limb loss lessons. In the middle, Alpha students created a board game for to teach about critical thinking processes. We have, since Thanksgiving, several elementary campuses have had Christmas dress-up days for the last 2 weeks, and will continue out through to end the Christmas season next week. And these are kids dressed up as Christmas gifts. The Girl Scouts have been visiting Booker T. Washington Elementary School, working with the students. The middle and the bottom on the left, those are pictures from the symphony, the Wilson students and the orchestra with our students, Kaylin and Naomi, singing. Our police department has been visiting our elementary campuses along with the Grinch to read stories to our kids. They started on Monday, and they are going to all of the elementary campuses in Wheatley this week and next week. At the bottom, the Booker T. Washington students also visited a nursing home. It looks like they probably were singing Christmas carols at the nursing home. And we have some CTE students in the pharmacy tech class learning about medicine, like in a science lab. The CTE campus now has a QR code that students can scan to learn more about the programs of study at the campus. So this is a good thing that we have been sharing to get the underclassmen interested in not just the 9th grade, but even middle school, to see what's offered at the campus. Our secondary schools hosted a collaborative Christmas celebration last night, so all of the secondary schools were able to go out to the Toasted Yolk and have a combined Christmas gathering. The students at Adams Elementary, 5th grade students, have already started planning for middle school, and here they are preparing their course selection cards for 6th grade with the counselor at Adams. And then there's a picture from the Christmas program at Lakeview Elementary. In athletics, we've had 19 of our Titan football players to earn district honors, and all of these are the first team honors and the defensive player of the year, Michael Rouse. And here, the second team honors and honorable mentions as well. So we're proud of, that's almost 20 kids. The bands, the seniors in the marching band received their jackets. We had two Titan football players to sign on early college day in the top right corner. The girls' basketball season has opened, and they're already in district play. They have a fundraiser going on. And then when we aired the playoff game versus the Wildcats, we had over 7,700 views of that particular playoff game on the YouTube. Thomas Jefferson's new weight room or newly remodeled weight room is now open.
You see, you're doing something.
And we are getting ready for the James Gamble Classic tomorrow and Saturday. So we posted the schedule for both days on our socials. And there are going to be two girl games played at the Classic this year. As far as community engagement is concerned, we found out today that Chevron sponsored $10,000 in Donors Choose grants for 4 of our campuses. Each of the campuses, Lincoln, DeQueen, Washington, and Wilson, will receive $2,500 in their Donors Choose. It's kind of like a wish list for teachers and campuses, and it's to support STEM education at those campuses. Golden Pass LNG is sponsoring up to 20 tickets per event for our Alpha students and chaperones to attend a 6 subscription concert series of the Symphony of Southeast Texas at the Julie Rogers Theater in Beaumont. So they've already been to September through December, and then there's 3 more: February, March, and April. We have imagined and restarted our partnerships with local industry business partners, and we also gave them a special thank you because we had a successful first quarter with our principals meeting with representatives from the companies and like giving them their calendar of events and their asks, and a lot has been done as far as those businesses supporting our schools. I'm not sure what campus this is, but this is another campus that's collecting donations to give to the needy. And here's some more community engagement. At the top in the middle, you'll see that the fine arts programs throughout the district are very busy during the month of December. That is a list of all of the performances that we know of and appearances of our different fine arts departments. And some of them are open to the public, such as the citywide Christmas parade. It may as well be the Port Arthur ISD Christmas parade, because in the bottom right corner where it says Christmas parade, those are all of our organizations that will be in the parade on Saturday at 1:30 down Proctor, downtown. And then I found out today that the cheerleaders, the Memorial Titan cheerleaders, have been added to the roster. We've been advertising that we are hiring bus drivers. Thomas Jefferson Middle School participated in the annual Everlasting Changes Thanksgiving food basket assembly and distribution that was held at the Civic Center. They were the only campus to participate, but they had a lot of representation. So we're grateful for that, because Everlasting Changes and the organization that they sponsored this event with have given graciously to the district over the years. We've been promoting the annual Christmas with the Constable Toy Drive, because Constable Bates is a friend of the district and a proud alumni. And then the high school is going to have a Christmas concert next Thursday at 6:30 in the school auditorium. We did have a spam alert. It was like a email advertising jobs for students, and that was not legitimate. This is our media summary. We have put out a human resources video highlighting new teachers at Travis Elementary School, and we have 2 more coming that will highlight teachers at TJ and Lincoln. And the new teachers are on the video talking about all of the supports that the district and the campuses have provided in their new career as a new teacher or as an adjunct teacher. So we hear directly from them specifically what the supports are and how they are helpful, or how have they been beneficial, and then we see the teachers in action in their classrooms. Our alumni, we had an alumni who directed a music video for a Tejano singer, and the music video won for best video at the award show, and the artist won best female artist. And that Port Arthur Memorial alumni, his name is Terrence Prevost. Two of our CTE graduates also graduated from S&B contractors. So they graduated from high school in May, and then they graduated from S&B contractors, earn as you learn pipe fitter school in this month. And then we also have another alumni who will be honored at an international music award show. And then fourth alumni is a nurse practitioner, and she is welcoming employees and any female who would like to take advantage of her women's health services. We have unfortunately lost 4 family members, so we honor their memory. Joan Alpo, Mr. Jack Sells, Coach Mike Owens, and Miss Regina Drake. And that concludes our report.
Board members, as you see, we've been working, and our children really have had a lot of fun this month. We're looking forward to January and everything that comes with a new year. Thank you.
Thank you, Doc. We will now move to the minutes. Consider and if appropriate, approve minutes of the November 14th, 2024 Board of Trustees meeting. Do I have a motion? Motion made by Ms. Diane Brown, second by Dr. Brown. We got a lot of Browns. What can Brown do for you? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Consent agenda. The following items, which are of a routine or recurring nature, have been designated consent agenda items by the board president per policy B local. All of the items in the consent agenda will be acted upon by one vote without being discussed separately unless requested by a trustee, in which event the item or items will be withdrawn immediately for individual consideration in its normal sequence after the items not requiring separate discussion have been acted upon. I'll give you a minute to look at items 1 through 6. Do I have a motion?
Second.
Motion was made by Dr. Brown, second by Mr. Barty. All in favor say aye for items 1 through 6.
Aye.
All opposed? Next up we have is personnel. Dr. Porter.
Board members, I have given you the name of a teacher that we're asking for consideration.
So moved.
Second.
Motion was made by trustee Barty, second by trustee Narcisse.
Trustee Getwood.
Getwood did it.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, what we got sound like? For employment, approve employment of teachers, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed?
Board members, I am asking for the approval of employment of principal for Adams Elementary, Mr. Alfredo Jimenez.
So moved.
Second.
Motion was made by Vice President Johnson, seconded by Ms. Diane Brown. All in favor for approve employment of principal for Adams Elementary School, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Dr. Porter.
Also, I'm asking for approval for the employment of assistant principal for Adams Elementary, Mrs. Tanya Worthy.
So moved.
So moved by Mr. Getwood and second by Dr. Brown. All in favor to approve the employment of assistant principal for Adams Elementary School, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Information, Dr. Porter.
Average daily enrollment, 8,057. Average daily attendance by the month, 90.94.
I now call for adjournment at 6:51 p.m.
So moved.
Motion was made by who again? Oh, by Mr. Getwood, second by Ms. Diane Brown.
Board members, before you leave, I just want to on behalf of the 8,000 students that we have with 1,500 employees. We want to wish you all a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Thank you for your support. Thank you for your camaraderie. Thank you for your challenges. I tell you, I will say, we have the best board in Texas. I'm telling you, it really is. You all really understand what it is to work with children. Most of you work with children every day. And it's just great for your understanding and your support. And we have the most wonderful, creative, smart, brilliant, beautiful children in Texas. They're beautiful. When you walk into the schools and you see them, the way they smile, the way they talk to you and look at you, you can't help but fall in love with them. So to our parents, we wish you a Merry Christmas and take care of our students for 2 weeks. Remember, they eat breakfast and lunch every day. All right, thank you.
Yes. Thank you.